Now that we've talked about all these things you can do to make your site more secure and lock down WordPress, we have to face the fact that there is a remote chance, however small it is, it's still there, that something might happen to your site and it might get hacked. In most cases, it's actually not because of your site security, but because of some other site that's sitting on the same server that's not secure, and then the hackers are able to jump from database to database and tunnel their way into your site from the back end. In those cases, it's actually a server problem, not your problem, but you still have to deal with it. And when that happens, everyone wants to know, what do I do when my site gets hacked? The answer lies in the WordPress community itself. In some cases, you can reach out to the community and get help to get unhacked. But in most cases, you want to turn to the people who've been dealing with this for a long time. And here I want to highlight two services that you want to check out, both for security on your site and also if something were to go wrong on your site. The first one is VaultPress. This is, as the website says, a backup and security service for your WordPress site, and it's provided by Automattic, the company that created WordPress.com. So these people only do WordPress, and they do WordPress really well. VaultPress allows you to run steady backups of your site and also runs security monitoring on your site. So if something goes wrong and there's malicious code on your site, VaultPress will notice, they will notify you of it, and they will go in and fix it. VaultPress is a simple plugin you install, and you pay a monthly fee for the service, and this service is well worth the money. But VaultPress is not the only option. Another option I recommend that is great if your site gets hacked or if there's something seriously wrong with a site that you encounter is Sucuri. Sucuri is a security firm that specializes in WordPress security, and they also do some other stuff, but they mainly focus on WordPress security. And like VaultPress, they have a plugin you install, and then they will monitor the traffic on your site. What's great about Sucuri is if something goes wrong on your site, you simply set up an account with them, give them access to your site through FTP, and they will actually go into your site, look at every single file on your site and the database, and figure out what's going on, clean everything out for you, and reset it back to a stable state. And once Sucuri is in your site, they will stay there for a full year to monitor if anything else happens, and they'll just immediately catch it and immediately fix it. The great thing about both Sucuri and VaultPress is that these are not expensive services. You're looking at maybe $100 a year total for the peace of mind that you get from backup and security of your site. And you also know that if something happens and your site gets hacked, you're not paying more than $100 to get it fixed, which, let's face it, is ridiculously cheap to get your site back up and running again after a malicious attack. So, if you don't have these services already, I want you to seriously consider adding them to your WordPress sites, and in particular to client sites. And if something were to go wrong with your site, contact VaultPress and Sucuri, find out who will give you the best plan to get this problem sorted, and then use one of them to sort your problem instead of trying to do it yourself.